Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Monsterhearts freshman year. I'm your MC, Angie. And tonight, just a reminder to my players, make each main character's life not boring, keep the story feral, say what the rules demand, and say what honesty demands. Josephine, you wake up in your bed with a blinding headache. Definitely not cool for the first day of what feels like the rest of your life. You sit up, rub your eyes, take a sip of water that sits on your bedside table. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror, worried that the decision to dye your hair blue right before your high school career might have been the wrong choice. But your therapist said doing what you want to do for physical expression is a really good way to feel in control of new situations. So maybe it'll grow on you. You make your way down to the kitchen of your new home, barely unpacked, and take a cup out of the box labeled mugs. There's time for tea, so you make a cup and sit next to your little brother, his head in his cereal bowl. Your parents seem more frantic than usual. Your mom on the phone, your dad crying on the couch in the living room. You get the sense that he didn't want to move to Angelwood either. You both love to explore nature together back home, but it's kind of weird to see him cry. Before you have a chance to walk over and comfort him, your mom grabs her purse and ushers your dad out the door, yelling to your brother that they'll be back and he should see himself to school. Weird. I'll walk you, you say. But when you turn around, you are in an alley. Robbie's bodega is printed on the side of an entrance door, and a strange boy holding a breakfast sandwich is staring forlornly into the abyss. You wave at him, try to say hello, pushing your blue hair out of your eyes and approaching him with caution, but a passing truck needs to get through, so you step aside and you watch the boy leave. For a moment, you wonder if you'll ever find friends in this new place, and you're flooded with a wonderful memory of finding the nature preserve last night, feeling the trees surrounding you, and escaping the oncoming rain. Your heart lurches, and you turn around to find yourself watching a girl with wild brown hair crash into a group of students. They chat for a bit, and you watch. You get the sense there's some tension, and then the one with the pink hair departs from them. Curious, you follow, and you see them approach a girl surrounded by upperclassmen. Wild hair, piercing eyes, long fingernails. The girl smiles softly, separates herself from a boy she's talking to, and follows the pink-haired person into the school. Before you have a chance to follow, you're in a classroom filled with students and a very eccentric woman taking attendance. She calls your name. Josephine Betteker? You raise your hand, but she doesn't seem to see you. Josephine Betteker. You raise your hand a little higher. Peep here. But she still doesn't notice. You look around to see everyone in the class staring at you, and behind you, you see the boy from the alley. His friends come over and talk to him, sitting right next to you but never acknowledging your existence. Is this what the next 4 years are going to be like? Is no one going to want to be your friend? Is anyone going to even notice you? You feel the brush of one of the friends' arms, the one who crashed into them earlier, against yours, and she shivers. She looks up at the ceiling, then around, never making eye contact with you. An emergency alert dings on the phones of the entire class. You don't get the message. You're not subscribed to the goings-on of Angelwood yet. But you can read it from the girl's phone. It says something about wolves sighted in a nature preserve. You wonder if you saw them last night. Come to think of it, you don't really remember much. Onyx. You sit back in the seat that you were sitting in front of Steve, the desk that you were sitting in, and then you realize as you lean back, seeing the text on your phone about the wolves sighted in the nature preserve, and I can pull that up here just so Sophie can see. You sit back and you realize that the seat that you're sitting in no longer is empty. It's occupied. and you find yourself sitting on the lap of a student in your class. Josephine, would you like to describe what the people around you see?
Yes. Josephine is a slight, slender, framed girl. She is wearing, always seems to be wearing a red hoodie with, at this point in time, a nervousness about their blue hair, the hood up, covering their hair as much as they can, but it is just blue hair spilling out of the front of this. They have soft brownish eyes that seem to be a little bit timid. They are really unsure about this whole situation, seem to be pretty introverted and closed off. They, kind of give a slight curious wave to anybody that they see, wanting to make friends but not being too sure about how to do so.
Yeah, so Onyx, Ronni, I think Dustin was there, Steve, and Becca would see this too. Definitely not really quite sure that you saw this person sneak in to class, but you must assume that she came late and now is sitting at the desk that you find yourselves all surrounded.
And did I sit on her lap?
You went down to, like, the way that I imagine it, and this is like a little bit prescriptive, but just to introduce Sophie into the mix, like I imagine that you were like talking to Steve and Dustin because that's where we left off.
Yeah.
You felt that little shiver, you got the text, and then as you like are reading the text, you kind of like sink down into a chair and find that Josephine is sitting in it, that Josie is sitting in it.
I mean, I'll start there.
Yeah.
So if I like almost sit down on your lap, I'd be like,
oh,
fuck, oh my god, where did you come from?
I was, hi, I just moved here from...
To this seat? From where? Who? You were not here a second ago. Where the fuck what just happened?
I don't know, I'm so sorry. Hi, my name's Josie. I swear I was here. I
mean, chill out, it's fine. I just like, God, I didn't see you. We were all like standing here talking, like, join the conversation like a normal person.
Becca pipes up and was like, oh, I am pretty sure that I saw her walk in. You should tell Miss Townsend that you're here though, because I think she like was gonna mark you absent or go to the office or something.
Oh yeah, no thanks. And I get up and like with my book bag, even like I've got like too much stuff with me, walk up to the front of the room. I'm sorry, and like go to the teacher.
Yeah, Becca's like looking after you, like really understanding, like, yeah, great work.
As Josephine walks away, do I recognize her? I mean, I think the main features that stuck out to me in my vision, because I know that it started out as Scotty, and then it kind of morphed into this figure with blue hair and blue eyes. Does anything seem familiar about this girl, or does she also seem like really out of the blue?
Out of the blue.
Didn't even mean to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's no real role in this game to decide those kinds of things. Yeah. So I say if you as a player are making that connection and you want to bring that to Steve,
yeah,
I'd say absolutely, like, follow that curiosity.
Yeah, I mean, I think he doesn't know a lot of people with blue hair.
Yeah.
And so I don't think he does anything, but I definitely think he does, like, if the conversation continues around him, he just like continues like watch in.
Yeah.
As she introduced herself to me.
Josie, yeah. So Josie, you make your way up to the front desk. Oh, Ronni, did you have something? Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say I take out my notebook and I take a note.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Jasper, you're still sitting on the other side of the room, yeah?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull up our... This music is intense. Hang on. Let's see. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna pull up our seating chart here so that we can be showed Josie. Boop. So Ronni makes a note. Josie, you make your way up to the front of the room where Miss Townsend is getting ready. Did the bell ring? I watched the end of this episode. It was right before the bell rang. You got the text, right?
I don't think it did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was.
Amazing. So yeah, we'll just say the bell hasn't rung yet. Josephine, you go up to Miss Townsend, who is your homeroom teacher. She is this wonderfully eccentric, wild, like laughing woman who is the head. She has told you the head of the arts council, as well, even though she teaches calculus.
Incredible.
Yeah, so she's pretty silly, has spent the majority of this 15-minute homeroom just like regaling the two students in the front, Eddie and Edward, with just stories of her summer adventures, has been recommending books to, I think Steve, sees you approach, sees you come up to her, and is just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you slip in. You must be Josephine. Hello.
It's me. Hi. Sorry. I thought I raised my hand, but maybe you didn't see me.
Oh, no worries, dear. These old eyes, you know. I don't want to say I'm getting older, but you know, the natural flow of things, you have to accept what you cannot control.
That's good advice.
Yes, write that down. Take every piece of advice that I give you. You don't have to use it all, but you should pay attention to it because I'm wise beyond my years. So my mother says. She's dead now.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's fine. It was natural. Nothing untoward or anything.
Sure. Anyway, I'm here. I just wanted to make sure that I don't know that I didn't get in trouble, that I didn't do anything wrong.
Bless your heart. Yes, sit down, enjoy the rest of this 15 minutes of joy that you get first thing in the morning. Read your books, finish any homework, start homework for tomorrow. Who's to say? You just do what you need to do in this class.
Okay, yeah, great. Cool. I'll just go back to my desk then. Thanks.
She like gives a little like, aw, like bless her heart kind of thing, whatever the Midwest version of that is. And you find your way back to your seat. Becca immediately makes eye contact with you. Has like, oh, I'm gonna show everybody now, just so everybody's everybody scream.
I would definitely like lean over to Becca and be like, did you see her here before?
I did. I swear I don't know. I feel crazy. I'm pretty sure she came in. I'm pretty sure like while we were all talking, she came in. Because because you and I traded seats. It must have been during that. We weren't paying attention. I don't know. Did you see her come in? And she looks at you, Steve.
No, but Dustin and I were, well, Onyx was introduced me to.
And Dustin kind of pipes up, and you see this guy.
Okay, Peter Parker.
Like Peter Parker meets Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Parker.
Justin,
Harry Parker.
social justice warrior.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Dustin is like,
Okay.
I definitely, and he like pushes the bridge of his glasses up. I did not see her come in, and I'm a pretty observant person. So. Oh, hi, and he, as Josephine like walks by to sit back at her desk, Dustin says, "Hi, I'm Dustin. We're probably gonna see each other. Yeah."
Cool. Yeah. Hi. Josie.
And he like shakes your hand, kind of looks at Steve, looks at Onyx. Okay, yeah, we're doing this.
Hi, Josie. My name's Steve.
So
Hi.
Josie, like, what's your thing? Like, now that you're here, what's going on? Who are you?
She's kind of just like, this is Onyx is chill.
Yeah, she seems.
Yeah, I
super
mean that
chill.
in like a friendly way. Like, what's up? Who are you?
What's your deal?
No, you're so chill. You're so cool. I mean, I don't know. I think I like the woods.
I think I like the one.
Yeah, I mean that's it's so beautiful here, and I was just like, I don't know, like I think I went to the woods yesterday for a little while.
Listen, we got like, and Becca gets like really serious and kind of like leans in, looks at Ronni specifically, and is like, okay, guys, I don't want to be like that girl, because like female empowerment and stuff, but we have to be careful around here because kids are going missing, and like the woods are cool and all, but shit happens in the woods, right? And she looks at Ronni. Oh, you're muted.
I say, yeah, I'm already on it. And I want to have, like right before this, texted Eddie, my go-to tech guy.
Eddie Mahoney,
and
Nice.
just
Yeah.
say, my locker after class.
Would I have heard you say that you're on it?
I would say, I would be like, I'm already on it.
Okay. Wait. What's your name again?
Ronni.
Ronni. What do you mean? What do you mean you're on it?
I just mean like I'll figure it out.
You'll figure out the woods?
No, I'll figure out like what's going on with this new girl.
Oh.
Oh.
Sure.
As soon as Becca hears you say going on with this new girl, Becca like looks at Josie to see if like she heard, and she clearly did because she's sitting right there.
If she clearly did, I'll look at her and say, no offense.
No, I mean, yeah, obviously it's fine, I guess. But yeah, thanks for the heads up, Becca. I mean, like, yeah, if anybody else wants to go together for, buddy system, the safest way, maybe we could go together sometime. There's a pretty cool trail behind my house I found.
Have you been to the old cemetery?
There's
Before you get into the park?
No, I mean we just moved in. Tell me all the places to.
Oh, I can show you tons of cool shit around there.
I'll go. I'll go.
Dustin kind of smirks. Steve, you see him like kind of laugh at your twitchiness.
Hell yeah, Steve! Come to the woods with us, Steve.
Yeah. Cool.
I am not. I'm sorry, I can't. Becca says I won't.
Why
I'll
not?
stay inside. You
Wait.
guys text me pictures.
Okay.
I'll be your man on the ground.
What if we all go to the woods tonight?
Why? Why are we going to the woods?
It's
I have to like celebrate the
beautiful
like
out there.
first day of school. Or...
Oh, like a tradition.
Yeah, like it's our first day of high school. Like, what if we? Yeah, exactly, Dustin. Like, what if we made this like a tradition? Like, a
Yeah, every first day of the school year.
Yeah.
I think I could steal some of my dad's weed.
Oh shit! Your dad has weed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Where are
kind
you from?
I mean, from like we moved from just outside Portland.
Oh, hell yeah! So you got that Portland weed.
Well, I don't know where my dad gets it, but
How long have you been here? When'd you move?
we moved. I mean, it was like a week ago on Tuesday.
Damn, you just got here.
No, we're still unpacking.
That's crazy. Can we come see your house?
I don't think my parents would like that because, like I said, everything's still pretty much in boxes. But like, I could run home and then meet you guys somewhere after school.
Where should we meet, Onyx?
Let's meet at the entrance to the cemetery.
Oh,
Okay.
creepy.
If y'all are too freaked out to go into the cemetery, you don't have to go in it. There's like a trail around that just goes straight into the park. But have you ever walked through it? There's like tons of cool like
Yeah.
stones and shit.
Yeah.
Can you send me a pin?
Sure,
Sorry.
give me your number.
Okay.
Yeah, should we start a group thread?
Yeah. Maybe we should just all have each other's number.
Steve, my guy, put your number in my phone.
Yes. Okay, Onyx. Yes. And you see, like, I grab Onyx's phone, and like as I'm putting the phone number in, I like, there's a guilty glance over towards Ronni, and then I just keep entering it. There you go. That's me.
Yeah, we all trade.
Becca, I know you said you didn't want to come, but like maybe you give me your number too, and then
No,
I can
she'll
take a
come.
picture.
I don't.
Right?
Come on, Bex.
Come on, we'll have a couple of my dad's beers at my house.
Listen. Okay.
Ronnie's coming. I look at Steve.
No. All right, I won't come then.
No. If I'll go, if Ronni goes. If
yeah, no, I
Steve
think we
goes.
should. And I like look at Onyx. I think we should all go.
If we all get murdered, though, I told you.
Strength in numbers. Come on, we know this from
Strength
D&D.
in numbers.
Ugh.
Never split the party, Bex.
Jesus
Bex, I'll
Christ.
go.
Fine. Yes. Fine.
Scotty?
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. You see that they were like very much texting in their phone and kind of not paying attention to the conversation. But looks over and is like gung ho, like yeah, absolutely.
What about you, Justin? You in?
Yeah. I have nothing better to do. We don't have any homework yet, so.
Did we invite anybody else?
Dustin like stands up, like looks around, and sees everybody else kind of doing their own thing, sitting in their phones at their desk. He sees these two gals over here, like trading Instagram, Snapchat situations. This guy over here is got his head in his phone, like deeply, looks totally disassociated. And then you see, or he sees over here two figures, Cora and Jasper, talking excitedly to each other. And he looks at you, Steve, and he looks at you, Onyx, and he kind of just, with a flourish, like stands up, walks over and goes over to you, Jasper, and says, "You guys want to get fucked up tonight?"
What, you guys meeting at the graveyard to go twirl around in the woods?
Ew,
You're
were you listening to?
You're speaking really loudly.
Okay, yeah. So that's what we're doing. Are you in or out?
What are you planning to do there? You just kind of try to find trouble?
I mean, I don't think we're trying to find trouble. We're just starting a tradition.
Okay. I looked to Cora. Cora, what do you think? Maybe we should tag along?
Cora kind of looks at you a little bit concerned, Jasper, and is like, I mean, if you're going, I feel safe with you.
I turned back to Dustin. It's Dustin that came over, right?
Yeah.
Dustin.
Yeah.
Well, Dustin, maybe we'll see you there, maybe we won't.
Okay, vague. And he like turns back and walks over to the group. Those two are maybe in, but we shouldn't wait up for them.
You guys know anything about... I would talk quieter. Do you guys know anything about that Vernon kid?
Never seen him in my life, but they were the only two people not looking at their phones, so I thought that they would be worth it.
I know who Cora is, but no, I don't know who her friend is.
She seems kind of weird around him.
She seems weird around him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Ronni. Maybe not everybody has a secret up their sleeve.
I think that she's in love with him.
Steve, did I do
Not
something to
saying.
you?
No. No.
Because you've been a bitch to me for like 2 weeks.
Whoa, Ronni. Come on. No, I haven't.
Yes, Becca, hasn't he been a bitch for like 2 weeks? You've been weird, man.
I wouldn't say like a bitch. She looks at Steve apologetically. I wouldn't, like, bitch is like a strong word. Like, we're all just stressed, okay? And then the bell suddenly starts ringing.
I immediately grab my stuff and get up and go.
Okay, amazing.
Josephine is so relieved.
Yeah. Miss Townsend is in the front saying, "Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I will see you tomorrow. Remember." And she like gets a pile of papers from her desk. Steve, she tries to catch you on the way out. Remember the arts fair is this weekend, Labor Day weekend arts fair. Yay. And she hands you, Steve, this arts fair poster. With it says Art Fair 2023, September 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. You see that there is like a collections event where people can like put their art out. It's like an open kind of situation. And then the 2nd, as always, which is the Saturday, there's the art contest where you can submit your paintings, your sculptures, your any sort of mediums for consideration. And then of course the Sunday bill is the art talk with Miss Townsend. So naturally she's very much pushing the Sunday event as everybody leaves, and you all get one of these posters. She tries to make sure every single student gets one as they leave the room. But Steve, you book it out.
I definitely take one, and I'm like, it was nice to meet you. Sorry again about your dead mom.
Oh, that's okay. Grief is a gift.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm gonna try to like run after Josh as we're leaving, and be like, "Hey, big guy. Hey, dude. We're going to the woods tonight. If you want to come with us, you know, you seem like pretty tough."
Oh, who's we?
A group of us from our homeroom.
Oh, like the loud kids in the back.
Yeah, if you're gonna say it that way, then like, fuck, you don't have to come.
I mean, I don't
fun.
mean like loud, like that's bad to be loud. Like, I mean, I get like there's a time and a place for volume, you know, but
I just think a lot of those
practice
kids
tonight, so I can't.
Oh, practice for what?
For I'm not on the team yet, but my dad's been conditioning me for the wrestling team. I want to live up to his honor, legacy kid.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
What time? I mean,
I'd love to know more about your routine.
Like my physical routine?
Yeah. I'm trying to be the first girl on the Angelwood High wrestling team. What, you don't think it's possible?
I mean, I don't doubt that. And he kind of looks you up and down, not in a creepy way, but he's sizing you up.
I'm flexing.
As an opponent. Yeah. Are you flexing? You're flexing.
Yeah.
He kind of just it's not that I don't think you can hold your own, I guess, but I mean, they just don't let girls on the team. People have tried before, but it never sticks. So,
well, I'm gonna be the one that sticks.
Damn. Okay. You probably got to cut your nails though.
Whoa, that's my little special secret, dude.
Yeah, secret is dangerous. That's a huge hazard. So start there if you want to know my routine. And he holds up his nails, trimmed.
They look kind of gross. You bite those?
Shut up. It's whatever. We all have a thing, okay? We all have a thing. And he starts to walk away.
Okay, dude, I'm just saying a lot of these loud kids kind of weak, I think. So I think if anything happens, you and me could take them. If you want to come hang out, we'll kind of be like the bodyguard to the group, You
see him kind of consider it. He kind of
take your time. Smug. Take your time. Think about it.
Okay, where are you meeting?
Right at the entrance to the graveyard.
The graveyard? I mean, the graveyard? No, I'm not freaked out.
You don't have to go in the graveyard. You can take
I'm not going to go in the graveyard. I mean, I'm going to go in the graveyard, but I'm not. It's fine. I'll be there.
Okay, sick.
He see you tonight. Yeah, he as you say, see you tonight. He slings his backpack around and walks ahead of you, and you see him kind of do a look back, and then,
I'm
scurry away.
I'm taking this school. All these people are my friends.
Does anybody catch up with anyone else?
I do go up as I leave to Miss Townsend's desk.
Okay.
And I grab a flyer and I glance over at Cora just for a second and then back to the teacher. I heard that your mom died. I'm really sorry to hear that. My parents also died. So
oh, you poor dear.
It's been hard for me, but I just thought I could use a mentor.
Oh, gracious, me, a mentor?
Yes.
A mentor to you? You're a strapping youth? A strapping lad? I would be honored. Remind me of your name.
Vernon.
No, Vernon. Vernon. Listen, number one life lesson I'm going to teach you. Especially when it comes to death. Grief is a gift. And you must use it to your advantage. And you must hold it close. And never let it go. And see what it teaches you. And sit with it like an old friend. And that's the only way that we get through this life.
Interesting. It's almost like it's a weapon.
Oh. A weapon. I know. Sounds violent. I believe in peace. I don't believe in weapons. I mean, I believe in them because they're real, which is unfortunate. Yes. But I probably shouldn't yell weapon in a school setting.
Yes.
As loudly as I am.
Yes, you are yelling.
Everything's fine. Everything's good.
I'm sorry that I called it a weapon. This is why I need a mentor.
Yes, you do. I think it's very clear now, and I am honored to be that for you. So every morning, let's check in.
Yes,
Vernon,
of course. I will check in with you every morning.
And quite honestly, are you looking for advice now, or do you want to wait until tomorrow? I've learned to ask if people want advice. I've found it is very off-putting for some people to receive advice without consent.
Well, I mean, I would love some advice now.
Oh, great. Okay, so what you're going to want to do first. Jasper, you are a fine young man. Look at you. You're dressed pristinely. You're clean. You are very, very kind looking. You are very put together. But this hair is long, unruly for a gentleman of your age. It is not becoming. It does not look like how the kids say vibe that you're trying to put out. And so I would recommend, first off, just a nice haircut, something more tailored to your look and what you want to put out into the world. You're a piece of art, Vernon.
Interesting. A haircut. I've never thought about that. This is kind of my identity. Do you think if I cut my hair, people won't think of me the same way? Or do you think it'll be a reinvention?
I think it can be whatever you put it as narratively. It is your life. It is your choice. It is your expression.
Wow, that's a lot to think about, and I appreciate the advice. Well, I'm glad that we've had this mentorship. I got to be going, but before I go, you're my mentor, and I don't like to be so formal. So, can I call you by your first name?
She looks around, sees if anybody hears that. Nobody did. She turns to you and says, honestly, Jasper, that is very kind of you to ask. I much prefer to be called by my first name, Bridget, but in a school setting, unfortunately, I believe the rules are not in our favor for that. But when it's just you and I, you may call me Bridget.
All right, I will. And I stand up and I say loudly, all right, thank you, Miss Townsend. Give her a wink.
She gets a little titillated.
And I kind of walk straight out of the room.
Okay. Cora immediately is on your heels, giggling of oh wow, that was so well put, just as you two walk out.
Cora, what do you think that I should get a haircut?
You're asking.
Yeah, you wouldn't think less of me.
No, no, I don't. No, I would. I don't know if I don't think it would change anything for me. I still would think you're cool.
Wow, that's good to hear. I love how agreeable you are.
And you see her blush again at being called agreeable, and it's it's your. I think you would look. You would look good either way, I guess.
I would look good in either way. Thank you. Well, our podcast investigating the disturbances.
Yeah.
Seems like these loud kids in the back are
I think that's
maybe we're stepping on our toes a little bit.
No, I think we can use them. I think we can. I saw the one with the hat. She's writing down everything.
Yes.
So I think
I shared a cigarette with her earlier. Very interesting.
Wow. Okay.
We could use her. That's interesting.
Not use her bad, but maybe we could partner.
I've never used it.
Or no, you don't strike me as someone who would.
No, I don't use people. I'm friendly.
No.
Yeah. Okay, well, maybe I'll go talk to Ronni. Was her name? Ronni Marx.
Yeah. My next class is English, and I don't think we're in the same class, right? What do you have next?
Obviously a science class of some sort.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can meet up. I have lunch in the freshman cafeteria. So maybe we could meet up.
Perhaps. Well, maybe I do have a lot of things to do, so maybe today's not the good day to meet up for lunch, but.
And you see her face kind of like crestfallen. Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, no, of course you're busy. But I'll catch up with you later. And she kind of like shyly walks away, a little bit.
Yeah,
broken.
Yep, I don't say anything else and divert and go to my class.
Onyx, in this in-between period, you get a text from Alaska that just says ... Are we fucking scared? And then she sends you the screenshot of the emergency alert.
Yeah. I'll text her back. I may or may not have invited like 10 kids to our house tonight.
You see the chat dots, and then they go away, and then the chat dots go away, and then just a middle finger emoji pops up and says, "Are you fucking serious?"
I'll text back. It will be chill if they don't experience anything like out of the ordinary. It'll probably put their minds at ease.
You don't get a response back.
Great.
And with that, we head off to our first period. Oh, Ronni, what's up?
I would have met Eddie at my locker. Since I texted him. And
I guess, yeah, we didn't specify at what class.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Eddie is waiting for you. I don't have a portrait of him, but I think we described them as redheaded twins because Fred and George are our heroes.
Yep.
So yeah, Eddie is the more kind of outgoing of the twins, a little bit more buzzy, happy-go-lucky. Bright red hair, freckles everywhere, a little disheveled looking, big like bags under his eyes for a kid of 13 or 14, likely due to the fact that he spends a lot of time on a computer and started drinking coffee way too early in his life. And he meets you at your locker. He's like leaned up against it and he's like, what do you got for me?
You think you can get into the school security system, see the cameras?
The school security system? Are you fucking kidding me?
No?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay, cool.
What? It's easy. It's a fucking ancient, archaic system.
Okay. So I want the footage of a homeroom, in our homeroom today, like this last hour.
I don't know if they have cameras in. Do they have cameras in? I'll have to look into it. They will definitely have them in the hallway. I have to look into the legality of having them in a classroom. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that has changed in the past year. Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, here's what I want to know. If you find the hallway, I want to know if obviously that new girl Josie like walked into class at some point, but like nobody seems to have seen her walk in. I just look at the cameras. Tell me what you see.
Josie. Which one? Who is that?
She's really quiet, blue hair. She was behind you.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw her.
Well,
walk in.
Check.
Or did she walk out? Did she walk up? I don't know. That teacher, fucking crazy. The shit that she's seen, wild. The shit she's done, wild. Grief is a friend. Whatever she said, grief is a gift. She kept saying that.
That was weird.
No, it's true. It's like poetic. Grief is a gift. I'm getting that tattooed on me.
Hey, well, keep this quiet.
Okay.
Until we figure something out. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And he like goes to fist bump you. Fuck yeah. Okay. And moves on to his next class.
And he technically would have a string on me now. He probably has a butt ton of strings on me.
A butt ton?
He probably
metric
could
buttload.
a metric buttload. He probably could call in a favor. Like the way that I see those strings in terms of, I know that like there's like mechanics for it, but I see them sort of as like, I owe you a favor.
Yeah.
So like if anybody who has a string on me comes to me and needs a favor, like almost they don't like, I wouldn't even really like need anyone to roll for it. Like I would just do it probably.
Okay.
Depending on what it is.
Yeah. If you will for me, just because this is like a newer game and we don't have to say like the longevity of your life, who your strings and how you've gotten information, but if you want to pick like, I forget what your character sheet says, if you want to pick like 3 people, whether we've met them or not, who would have multiple strings on you.
I mean, Becca probably would have a good amount of strings on me. She helps me get information.
Okay.
I'm
gonna say that these people too, just based on like the dynamic, I'm gonna say that they have 2 strings on you. But we'll put Eddie has 3.
Okay, yeah. And then
So-
Steve already has some strings.
Steve has strings. Okay.
I would say maybe like my dad.
Your dad. Okay.
Yeah, because there's probably been a few pieces of information that I've asked him about a case that he's told me that he shouldn't have told me, you know?
I should not have told you that.
Yeah.
Told you that. Cool. Awesome. And then I saw Sophie, did you have your hand up?
Yes.
Yes. Was that were you good, Ronni?
The only thing that I would do would be like, because Becca and I had Becca was kind to me, that I would be like, try and like walk next to her and be like, hey, so like, what's your next class? And like, just try and like cultivate a little bit more of this bud of a acquaintanceship.
Okay. Yeah. She like pulls out her schedule, and she looks at it and she's like, it says English in like, oh God. I'm still so turned around in the school.
Oh, I forget that like this is new for y'all too, because this is the high school. Dang, well, I mean, if you want to find the classroom together, I think I have English next too.
Who's the teacher?
Farnsby? Is that?
Farnsby. That's how you pronounce it. I was saying Finesby.
Oh yeah.
Wow, you're really good. You're really on it. Oh, okay.
No, it's fine. I don't take compliments very well.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, sorry about back there with, that girl sitting on you and being rude about it. And, sometimes like we've all just kind of known each other. Well, I didn't know her. But I've known Ronni and Steve and then Scotty. Scotty's not usually on their phone all the time, but they've been like kind of weird this summer. But that we all play D&D together. Have you played D&D? Do you know?
I haven't. No. Well,
okay. Yeah. I mean, like, it's just fun. We just know each other from the neighborhood.
Yeah. I mean, like I've seen it on TV. They play it on Stranger Things, I think, but
yeah, it's gone a long way since what it was on Stranger Things. It's like we're on like edition 5e right now, and that was like 2, I think, or maybe like some Pathfinder stuff. I don't know. It's like weird timeline, multiverse. Anyway, so you're from Portland.
Yeah. Yeah, we moved out I liked it. I don't know. It's really pretty here, but like I'm I don't know. I really miss last place.
Yeah, that's kind of hard, and especially like right before high school.
Yeah, I left a lot of people behind, but
Yeah, is it really like? I mean, Canes is a little bit south of Portland, so I don't know if like we get more sun, but like is Portland really as like gray as they say? Because like you're not like, no offense, but you're really pale. um, and
yeah,
I just like I've never been to Portland, so I didn't know like what the weather. Oh my god, I'm talking about the weather. This is wow.
yeah,
I'm
it's
usually
fine.
better at meeting people.
We should walk though to class, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay. And she like starts walking like next to you,
Cool.
looking
All
at
right.
her schedule.
Do you know where we're going?
It says it's in Hall H, and this is Hall G, so I'm assuming.
It's gotta be close by.
Yeah.
Cool.
And she'll like veer off
we'll
to the right.
Yeah.
And y'all eventually find your way to your next classes. Is there anything, any texts, any stuff you want to do between now and lunch? We can assume that y'all don't have the same classes together. We didn't build a schedule. So if there's like stuff you want to say to each other, stuff you want to say to anybody in homeroom, any like hallway passing conversations you want to have.
The only thing I would say is between now and lunch, do I ever notice or see Scotty in the hallway heading towards like a direction that I don't think they should be heading towards? That's the only thing I would be keeping.
Okay. I would say, let me get some dice out. I'm gonna do a little situation. I'm gonna pull a Zach. Evens you wow. It's a lot of dice.
Evens, I see her being fishy.
Evens, you see them in a place that you wouldn't want to see them, or like don't think you should see them. Again, it's kind of hard because you don't really know their schedule yet. But I don't know.
It's a long shot. But that's the only thing I would keep an eye out for. Other than that, I would just.
Okay, so even I'm rolling d6s only because it's Monsterhearts, but evens, you see them in a place looking shady. Odds, you pass them and they connect with you and then go to their class.
Okay.
You don't see them anywhere shady. You catch them like in the like third to fourth period transition on the stairs. They check in with you. They come up to you. How's it going? Are you
it's
finding everything? This place is a maze.
Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, it's pretty laid out. It's laid out pretty logically. Figure out the pattern. I mean, halls A through H are on the first floor. First X.
You okay?
What?
Are you? Where'd you go?
I think that many people like heard what Ronni did.
Heard what Ronni did.
So no.
No, I don't.
Cool. How are you doing? Good first day.
Yeah. I mean, I miss you guys. I'm glad we're all in the same homeroom, but I wish we had more classes together.
Well, we'll hang out with each other tonight. What are you doing
in
between then and after school and cemetery?
I was gonna go probably home. See my mom.
All right, well, I'll see you there at the. It'll be fun, I think.
Yeah. I might be there. I have. Okay, can I? Okay.
Here, we're standing in the middle.
Sorry. Okay, don't freak out.
I knew that.
Don't tell. No, there's not. It's not. something up. It doesn't need to be a big deal. It doesn't need to be a thing. And you can't, like, only you can know this. I trust you.
Okay.
Swear to me. Look at me. Swear to me.
Swear to you.
And they push their hair kind of off their face. You see that they're like really nervous from the meditation, Scotty, that you saw this morning. Okay. I'm kind of seeing someone. No, I'm not doing drugs. I'm seeing someone.
Who?
I can't tell you. You can't ask.
Scotty, you cannot tell me that and then not tell me who it is.
No, and I want to tell you. Fucking trust me, I want to tell you. But I can't, and it's not my choice, and I can't fuck it up, and I don't want to fuck it up.
It's not your choice that you can't tell somebody? That sounds really toxic, Scotty.
It's not toxic, dude. It's like respect, okay? Like, I can't tell you because this person doesn't want people to know, but not because it's me, but because of other reasons. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, be chill about
it. I get it. Yeah.
So, like, that's not my choice. That's not my
happy?
choice. Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you. But, like, don't tell Ronni. I know she's gonna get curious. Don't tell Becca.
Trust me, I'm not gonna tell Ronni anything.
We'll try to figure out who it is. Even more than Ronni, honestly.
Ronni still might try to find out. We're sticking.
Yeah, are you guys, like, gonna be cool? Are you? Fuck, I guess that was a heavy question to ask. I gotta go to...
It's okay, yeah, I gotta go too.
Okay, I'll text you. I'll text you. And they scamper off. I'll show the stream just to... I gotta remember, let's show the stream everybody all over again so they get their faces in their head. This is Scotty. And you see
they're super cool looking.
Yeah, they're super cool. The pink, the reddish pink of their hair, they kind of flip out of their eyes as they turn away, and they look back at you, Steve, and they say, finger up to their lips.
I go,
fuck you. And they like walk away hurriedly to their class. And that is what you get out of your interaction with Scotty.
They won't tell them.
Onyx, you do get a text back from Alaska that says something along the lines of won't be around tonight, got plans, don't make it weird, Cody and Juno will be out of your way.
I'd heart the message and just be like, thanks a lot, Alaska, seriously.
You just get the big like thumbs up emoji. Anybody else? Vernon, Jose.
I'm waiting for lunch.
Cool. Ronni. No, cool. So with that, you survive the first 4 periods of your first day of high school. It's going pretty well. It's syllabus day, so there's a lot of just introduction to teachers, introduction to what you're going to be doing for the year. No one, unless you tell me otherwise, is in any remedial and or advanced classes, so you're pretty much run-of-the-mill basic curriculum, English, science, math. Some of you may be taking a language, some of you may be taking an arts credit. Is there anyone here who's taking an art class or a drama class? Josie?
Doing an art class for sure.
Yeah, definitely a drama class.
Oh no.
Okay.
I probably have
I'm also in the drama class.
You are.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about this game is that I can just pretend like no other classes exist except an art class or a drama class,
Mm-hmm.
which is how I like it. Okay, so Josie is in the art class. Vernon and Steve are in the drama class.
I probably would have a period of like newspaper.
Okay. Yeah. I think if you're cool with it, would you be cool with doing like freshmen they usually put on yearbook just to cool.
I would want to do yearbook probably too for the photography.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to say that your art class is photography?
Sure.
Cool. And then are you in any of those, Onyx, or are you trying for the more gym related sports situation?
Yeah, I don't think I would be doing any art stuff. Yeah, I think that my focus would really be on sports.
As a freshman, I would definitely say that you would have to take a period of gym.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great.
And that'll probably go for all of you. Unless you took summer gym.
I took summer. No, I didn't. I was working for my dad.
I was like,
I'm ready to do gym.
Cool.
I do gym, but I also continuously wear the red hoodie.
Yeah, you're just like sweating.
Yeah.
Or you're not. Okay, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a little bio break before lunch, just as a nice point for me to do a little mid-session planning. But come back when you are watered and satiated. Get your trade lunch going with your little square pizza and your chocolate milk carton, and we will be back shortly. Wow, the emotional journey of that break. We are back, and the bell has rung, and it is every high schooler's favorite period of the day, lunch. You see, none of you can participate, but you see a bunch of seniors going off campus as other upperclassmen, lowerclassmen, cool. Freshmen that you've met in your various classes, all just traipse their way to the two cafeterias in this school. This school has the regular cafeteria and then the freshman cafeteria. The freshman cafeteria is much newer, much cleaner, basically built to help freshmen achieve a clean transition from middle school to high school. But what no one really thought of when they built this and conceptualized this, at least any of the administration, is what a nightmare it would be to have a cafeteria full of only freshmen. So you find yourself in a large, crowded cafeteria, bustling, booming, the excitement of a bunch of other 14-year-olds who are all high on adrenaline from their first classes, all meeting up with people they know, kids they've seen before, kids they just met in their other groups. And I'm gonna start with who said that they were waiting for lunch. Was it you, Vernon?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and start with Vernon. Where do you find yourself? Where do you position yourself in this watering hole of social hierarchy?
Yes, I am looking for Ronni.
Ronni, where do you find yourself?
I mean, I kind of assume the D&D group would sit together.
Okay. Yeah, so we can definitely say if Steve and Becca would definitely be there. Scotty makes their way right at the edge of the bell.
Not to just completely continue to pass this off, but do I see Onyx?
Do you see Onyx?
Yeah.
Onyx?
I think the answer is no. I think I'm trying to sneak into the other cafeteria to talk to Alaska.
Okay.
Well, ooh, then, yeah, okay, we'll come back to that.
Then I would brutally sit down at the D&D.
Cool. So we'll say just for RP purposes, Ronni and Becca have already grabbed a table and are sitting. Becca is shoveling a square pizza into her mouth and is like just going nutso on her food, looking at Ronni like, God, it's just like 4 periods plus a homeroom is just like too long to wait. I'm 14, I'm growing, I need to eat, you know?
Yeah, that's why I brought snacks and put snacks in my locker.
What?
I've been eating every passing period.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That's fucking brilliant.
Bring snacks.
Wow. Hey, before like everybody else comes.
That's actually, I mean, the fact that I never did that in 4 years of high school pisses me
We
off.
weren't allowed. And that's a whole thing that I'll get into. Yeah, Emily and I will talk about it. I got in trouble for having like a water bottle.
Yeah, they were really weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Anyway, public school, what are you gonna do? Shout out to Warren Central. I'm looking at you. She kind of like gets close to you a little bit, Ronni, and says, so I ended up walking with that girl Josie from homeroom after homeroom. I think she's cool. Like, I think we should just be like chill to her. She's new and she doesn't like have a lot of friends, and I don't know, Portland's pretty cool, so like she's kind of got a Portland vibe going. So I don't know, like
I think she's fine. I just want to know what her deal is.
Yeah, but like, okay, this is gonna sound like I'm being an asshole, but I promise I'm not. But like, sometimes when you go like full investigation mode, it can be a little intimidating. So maybe just like, I don't know, like ask her some like questions that you don't necessarily need to know to see if she's got a dark past. Like, do you have any siblings?
Tell me that she has a dark past.
Not like everything, though. Surely there's like one question that.
Like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah, like small talk.
You want me to ask Josie on our first day of high school, what's your favorite color?
I mean, like, yeah.
Okay.
Am I there for this?
You can be walking up during that whenever you want to.
I walk up right now. I just sit
down. Oh.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Well, that's not cool. I come and sit at the table and you guys stop
talking.
No.
No. It's not about you. It's not about you. I love you. I don't hate you. I love you. I don't hate you. I love you. I don't hate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you.
Well,
I don't hate you
God, Bex.
I don't hate you.
Here's the thing. The new girl Josie, walked with her. Cool. I think she could be great. I think she could play D&D with us if we want.
Does she play?
She said she's seen it before, and she sounds like she. No, let's don't, Ronni. Guys, all I'm saying. We just like
already have a pretty big party. That's all that I'm saying.
There's 3 of us.
Okay.
There's 3 of us, and like, I'm sorry, but 4 is good. 5 could be great. 6 too many. 7, don't even think about it. Like, somebody take Sundays off, quite honestly. But I'm just saying, like, now, like, this is high school, and Ronni, she looks at Steve. Ronni is gonna ask her what her favorite color is, and that's
Bex thinks I should walk up to.
We don't need to assume that. We don't need to assume that.
That's a good guess.
It could be.
Maybe
like,
I should just ask if her favorite color is blue.
I really agree with Becca that Ronni, you're too nosy sometimes. However, there's something weird about Josie. Not in a mean way or a bad way. In a weird way. Like, weird. Like, I think and you see him, like, almost, like, speak on what actually happened, but then he kind of stumbles and says, I think she was in my dream last night.
Oh my god.
What?
Like a sex dream?
No.
Are you having sex dreams
Ew.
about the new girl?
No.
Steve?
I'm just saying. You get at work.
Never mind.
No. Okay. Sorry.
Wait, she was in. So you dreamed about her? Well, do you think you've just seen her before?
No, I've never. That's the thing. You know, they say, like, it's a myth that your brain can come up with random faces, like, it has to have seen them before.
I mean, you probably just saw her like walking down the street one day, right? Like,
I feel like I would remember that. She has bright blue hair.
She had bright blue hair in the dream?
No, so, like, it looked like Scotty at first. And I think it was Scotty, and they kind of, like, waved at me. And they seemed really sad. Then it kind of, like, morphed, and then it turned into this blue hair and these blue eyes that I woke up, and I remember thinking, like, I saw Josie.
Well, I mean, I guess it could be Josie, but Josie has brown eyes, so I think it probably could have just been like Scotty's hair is colorful, and so you made up like other colors. I don't know. Brains are
weird.
Brains are weird, but I don't know. All I'm saying is like she seems cool, and like it kind of is shitty that like none of us noticed that she came in. I mean, like that one girl was sitting on her.
I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to notice anything other than Onyx. It takes a lot of attention.
But like, is it shitty,
God,
or
like
is
Onyx?
it like too much to be just a coincidence?
Why
Wait,
do I have to like
let's
everybody?
backtrack.
Wait, you like Onyx?
Do you like Onyx?
No!
You just said Onyx. It's hard not to notice Onyx.
Because she takes a lot of it. She demands a lot of attention. She's just got a big presence about her, okay?
And she like kind of pokes at you, Steve. And as that happens, Vernon walks up on Becca, just like poke, 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 Steve, and laughing.
Oh, it's the loud kids in the back of the class. Do you mind if I sit here?
Oh,
That's actually the name of our D&D party, so that's funny.
the loud
D&D.
kids. Okay.
Nice. I'm just kind of standing there. Can I don't want to impose, but I see you have an open seat and I don't have anywhere to sit. It's the first day, so can I sit here?
Oh yeah. And like for all the intensity that Becca has given in trying to get you guys to get Josie on board, that is not present for Vernon.
I sit down as soon as I'm given some permission. So you are all going to the graveyard tonight. That's kind of exciting, huh?
You coming?
Yes.
I think I am coming. I think it's fun. You know, it's going to be dangerous.
No, it won't.
You didn't get the text? You didn't get the text about the wolves?
A pack of wolves, no matter how many, aren't going to run up on 10 adult people.
Okay. Well,
we're adults.
Yes, I guess we are adults.
Are we adults?
Oh my god, that.
Well, I think Steve and I certainly are adults, right?
Yeah.
Steve, you were you seem so out of it and sad. Is everything okay?
I mean, it wasn't the greatest summer, I guess.
Oh, sorry to hear that. You know,
yeah, that's we don't need to talk about
it's
it.
fine, Becca.
No, we don't. It's fine. We don't.
My dad died.
Summer. Oh.
Beginning of the summer.
I'm sorry to hear that. My both my parents are dead, so
Really?
I understand. Yes, I understand how hard it is. So if you ever need someone to talk to about it, I'm here for you.
They died.
When I was young.
Sorry.
It's okay. I live at my friend Cora's house now.
Really?
Yeah,
Your family know their family?
Yeah, they're friends. honestly, the Lancasters are fine. They're accommodating and nice to me, but it's okay. Do you have a mom?
Yeah.
Nice. Look, I can see this is uncomfortable. I don't want to bring up stuff that's uncomfortable. I just want to come here to make new friends.
No, I get it. I guess I'm very. I'm meeting a lot of 14-year-olds who are very forthright. Not something that I expected.
You know, they do say that our generation is going to be the one to change the world.
Well, they say that about every generation.
We're the therapy generation. We know how to use words like triggered and trauma and cognitive dissonance.
You are so emotionally intelligent, Becca. I appreciate that.
Whoa. I have been told that only one other time in my life, and thank you.
No problem.
This is the first time you've been.
No, my mom has said it. I'm pretty sure Ronnie's dad thinks it.
So is Cora going to come too?
Stop, Becca.
Do you want her to come?
Oh no, she lives there, so, or lives with you, so I don't care. I don't like her.
You don't like Cora?
No, I mean, no, I'm sure she's fine. I'm saying everyone seems to think that I like everybody today. So I was just making sure that you knew.
I don't think you like everybody. I think you like one person.
You like one person.
I think you have
nobody.
You seem a little flabbergasted. I'm sorry that this conversation has made you feel that way, but
okay. I'm not flabbergasted.
Is it Josephine?
Oh
no.
And it's not Onyx
it's
either.
Not Josephine.
And it's not anybody.
You just said it's not Onyx, and nobody had brought up Onyx.
Yeah, that's what Becca said. If you weren't writing down everything we were saying, it actually read.
Oh. So I think that Cora should come, Vernon. Yeah.
Did she spell her name like Legend of?
No.
Oh. Like Under the Sea?
Yes.
I love that I love there's a world where Vernon knows Legend of Korra, but not the other one.
Well, he only thought he had to catch up so far.
Yeah, it's like, where do I stop? 2013? Okay, got it. As you guys are talking, Josie, where do you find yourself?
Josie would have taken their time. They would have, I think, gotten lost. And then also, like, texted Duffy to let them know they were, like, dropping by and, like, hey, I can walk you home, but, like, I'm leaving right after. I made some new friends today.
You get a text back immediately from Duffy that says, "Oh my God, where have you been? Mom and Dad are worried sick!" Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation.
I just give that, like, LOL, I saw them this morning, like, and make my way to the lunchroom.
You get a text from your mom as you make your way to the lunchroom that just says, "Now, sweetheart, I know moving has been a lot, but we need to have a talk about some boundaries around curfews."
Okay, we can talk about it later. I'll be home tonight.
You see the dots of the chat. she says, "Please be home by 8. And then we can discuss further."
Josie doesn't want to think about it or deal with it right now. It's like, okay, see you later.
You
Love
get the
you.
like kissy face emoji reaction. Okay. So you go to the
Go to lunchroom, and when I get there, I would look for the loud kids, especially trying to sit next to Becca for now.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as Becca sees you, she like waves you over and like gestures you over.
I still have my backpack also.
Yeah.
I've been carrying it around.
Hi, hey, hi. Hi.
Hey,
Hey, Josie.
Come sit with us. Yeah. You remember this is Steve, this is Ronni. This is was it Vernon?
Vernon? Yeah.
Vernon.
Yeah. Scotty's here somewhere. I think I saw them. I don't know. They've been weird lately. And by lately, I mean today. They've been kind of like...
In what way?
Like you said, everybody's been pretty stressed out.
Yeah, I guess.
First day of school, I mean, like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But weird in a different way than they're normally weird? I don't mean to pry, but...
No, I mean, you... Not that you would know how different
Of course.
they are, but...
Did all of you go to middle school together?
We did. And she points to Steve and Ronni.
And our friend Scotty.
And Scotty, yeah.
I'm new here. Just like you, Josephine.
And we don't know Onyx either. Has anyone seen Onyx?
Great question. Let's cut to Onyx.
Nice. Good transition.
That was nice. That was good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
obsessed with Onyx Steve dynamic.
The Onyx
Me too. I love that.
Also, I love that we already have a group name.
The Loud Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll cut to Onyx crouched in the hallway, waiting for her chance to sneak into the regular lunchroom A. What is the vibe? What's the stealth situation here?
I think I like walk down the hall towards it, and I'm like trying to see if I can like enter with like an upperclassman or something, where like if there's a group of kids going in, I can follow behind them. Nobody's gonna like see me necessarily, and then just like try to act cool.
Okay.
For Alaska.
Yeah, I would say let's do a keep your cool check roll thing. So even though this may not be the most scary situation, you're doing something that is like kind of against the grain. So I'll say that's the fear. That's like the acting despite fear.
Yeah.
So we'll just name that what you're afraid of is getting caught, and before you get a chance to touch base with Alaska.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make enemies yet.
Yeah, not on the first day.
Ooh, gotta write my little thing. No.
Sophie, do you have access to your character sheet on
it didn't work.
D&D Beyond? Or not D&D Beyond, Roll20?
Let me double check.
You might have to fix it up, but just so
I
you
was
know,
gonna say I haven't used it at all.
This part of the session brought to you by Roll20. Thanks, Roll20.
Hey.
Roll20.
Yeah, so if you want to use it, you don't have to, obviously, but we've been using there's like a nice little Monsterhearts character sheet in your profile bio thing. And so feel free to use that, because then, as you see, Onyx rolls cold to keep her cool, and she failed. So you get experience. So mark an experience for yourself, Onyx. But as you try to sneak in with an upperclassman. You pick like the biggest, burliest guy you can see, and you kind of try to like trail behind him. And you unfortunately hear the shrill, eccentric voice behind you. Oh, Miss Smith! And you turn around and you see Miss Townsend catching you going in. I do believe you are in lunchroom B with the freshmen.
Oh, Miss Townsend, hey, yeah, yeah, just like first day, must be confused, you know.
Oh, yes. Do you want me to walk you? Do you want me to show you to lunchroom B? It's hard. You can get twisted around in this school.
I think you've got to be like so busy with everything. I think my sister would maybe like walk me back because she, knows the lay of the land.
Oh, you miss your sister. That's what this is about. Oh, well, I did see her with someone walking in earlier. Let me see. You stay right here. I'll see if I can find her for you.
I won't move a muscle.
Okay, you don't move a muscle. Oh, you sweet that you're going to be just as much of a joy as Alaska. And she like scuttles in to the lunchroom. And though you failed to sneak in, I can't let an interaction potentially go amiss. So she does find Alaska. You kind of like look through the glass panels of the cafeteria.
Can I see who she was with?
Okay, evens, you see who she was with, and odds, you don't. So you do see her with Seth. Her and Seth are sitting next to a couple other people, so it's not just him and her, but they are sitting next to each other, and you do see that scandalously their shoulders are touching.
Can't believe it.
Can't believe it.
All right.
So she Miss Townsend comes up. You see Alaska, like nod, kind of like look over Miss Townsend's shoulder, see you, roll her eyes, stand up, like touch Seth on the back as she walks away, and goes over to you. What?
Well, first of all, you have to show this poor little lost freshman back to my own cafeteria. Because, I couldn't find the way.
Oh my fucking God. What?
Okay. Alaska. How's your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend, number one. Number two, why are you here? You weren't lost. You know where the cafeteria is.
No, okay, fine. I just wanted to like checking out the text from earlier. The alert that went out.
Yeah, I've been kind of like fucked up about it.
Really?
I mean, they know they're not supposed to be running around.
But like
night is hunting. Why are they being seen in the day?
You're pretty sure it was them?
I mean, who else would it be?
I don't know. Someone else being stupid. Okay, but the question is, what do they think is like a danger here? Like, there's an alert going out. Like, they think that, we're somehow at fault for like the missing kids.
I mean, maybe they think it's like wild animals or something. I don't know. They haven't found any of the bodies. They haven't done anything like, I mean, it's only been the two, but I would think it was wild animals.
Like drawing attention now to the wild animals, but they have no proof like the wild animals are doing anything. I don't know. I'm gonna bring these new kids to the woods, and like it's gonna be fine. And if more kids know that it's fine, then maybe like we're less likely to get pinned for anything.
I mean, I fucking hate it because it stresses me out. but it's honestly a genius plan.
Hey, thanks, Alaska.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, you're smart.
Make sure the little ones aren't there. Don't need
No,
that.
they're cleared. I'm gonna take them over to. They're gonna be fine. It's
Right.
gonna be fine.
Cool. Or it's gonna be like chill. We're gonna like take a little walk and make a bonfire or something. None of these people like go to the woods, so they're gonna want to have a cute little time and go home.
Can you be like done by like midnight though? I know that seems late, but like if you're gonna fuck around, just like be done by midnight, because I know it's not mom and dad doing this. I don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. We haven't seen anything. So like if someone's out there like snatching people, just
I'll
like
fight them.
be careful. Well, I know you will, but I'm worried about your weak little gamer friends.
They do look kind of weak. But I'm gonna protect him.
Okay. I mean, that I trust.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you after midnight then.
Okay. Text me.
Sounds good.
Okay. And she like
fun in your old people cafeteria.
She like walks away.
Amazing.
And then you find yourself walked back to the freshman cafeteria. By now it's been 15 minutes into the lunch period. Excellent noises for lunch break times.
Clink, clink.
And
sorry, I forgot I was on mute.
I kind of had a feeling that was the case, but I was like, those are really actually like fork and spoon and knife noises. So so you see everybody's kind of settled now by their tables, and you do see a table full of Steve, Ronni, Jasper, Josie, Becca, and now Scotty has officially joined as well.
I mean, I might as well go over and find my pal, Steve.
my friend Steve. Do.
What's that movie with and Cole?
Michael Cera.
Like
Scott Pilgrim.
Like a sick kid and a big guy like carries him around. It's an older movie.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. It would be a relevant reference, I think, to the relationship that Onyx and Steve have, but
we'll have to figure it out for next session so we can like refer to it.
Basically, I'm trying to be Onyx's from Sandlot.
Oh my god, yes. Amazing. So you make your way over, deep in conversation. Becca is like, all I'm saying is that if we're gonna have to like roll a death saving throw after we've done spare the dying, is it 2 death saving throws and then like it's fine, or is it like what, like how does that work?
I think it makes sense that you have to resets your death saving throws. Like
it resets your death. That's what I'm
Onyx,
saying.
What's up,
Steve, my guy, and hey to the rest of you, what's up?
Oh,
hello, Onyx.
Hey.
Hey, I'm just eating.
You don't have a tray.
Eating.
So, what time should we all meet at the
graveyard? Oh, I don't know, like 9? Not too late for any of you?
No.
That's
9?
perfect.
Works for me.
No, that's fine.
Onyx, you seem to know a lot about the graveyard. Do you go there often?
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool spot to hang out. I like being in the woods. It's on the way to the woods. Some weird old gravestones there. You ever been?
I go there.
Does the Green Line even go that far?
It's off the last stop. It'll be like a little walk, but
okay.
I've been there before.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds totally safe and totally fine.
Come on, you're gonna be in a huge group. What? You've been to the graveyard?
Yeah, I've been to the graveyard.
Nice.
Yeah,
What's your favorite favorite obelisk?
Well, I'm a mausoleum guy
Yeah,
myself.
Oh. Okay.
What's your favorite obelisk, Onyx?
It's Francine Wright from 1804 to 1864.
Wow.
60 years old, lived a long life.
Yeah. Long enough, I guess. Well,
Those are weird.
Vernon, I look forward to
depressing lunch.
Characters aren't that depressing. Come on, they're cool. Vernon and I will show you around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. We'll. I think we'll all.
Oh, and Steve.
Yep. I'll show you around.
Hell yeah, Steve. I like wink at him.
Becca immediately gets like wide eyes and looks at Ronni and is like,
I look right at Steve and get out my notebook and take a note.
I roll my eyes.
"Hey Josie, Ronni has a question for you."
Oh, is your favorite color blue?
Oh,
That's not what you...
The leading question.
And if not, what?
I'm sorry. What is your favorite color?
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Ronni.
Hi, Ronni. I guess blue is pretty up there, but I don't know. I like red.
I love red.
Because of the hoodie. See, I told you that we can't assume that their favorite color is blue just because they dyed their hair blue. You did. You
Also,
dyed
I
it blue,
think-
right?
Yeah, I just dyed it blue.
It looks great.
Thanks. Also, I think that memorial benches are pretty cool. Like the gravestones that you can like you can sit on. I think it's so cool that somebody would be like, "Hey, do something useful with my."
Yeah, I'll let anybody do anything to my body.
Can you explain that, Steve? I don't understand what you mean. Can you kind of go into more detail?
When you
I
die,
look
or-
at Onyx to see.
Right now.
I say I look at Onyx. Becca looks at Onyx. I am playing Becca. Becca is a player character now, and it is me. Becca looks at Steve, or looks at Onyx after Steve says that, just to see what Onyx's reaction will be.
I think my reaction is like, "Whoa, Steve, have some self-respect. You don't need to do that, my
No,
guy."
guys, no, come on. You knew what I meant. I meant like in death, I mean, they cremate me, plant a tree, use me for science.
Oh, I saw this weird old movie where these two guys carry this dead old man around and like prop him up and like make it people think that he's still alive with like sunglasses on.
Is that
really morbid.
Uncle Bernie Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
Yes, I love that movie. My mom watched that once and I sat with her and it was so good.
I came
Like
out
a
one time
thriller?
and my dad was smoking and he was watching that and I don't know, he let me sit up and like watch it with him and it was just, God, it was so funny.
Wow. Your parents sound really cool.
That movie was really scary.
It was scary.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it was like and everything. Like,
I mean, yeah, I
I
mean, it'd be
guess.
scary if that happened in real life, but like, it was pretty
oh,
funny.
you guys meant the comedy one. Oh, yeah. I've never
Steve
seen it.
hasn't seen Weekend at Bernie's.
It's okay if you haven't seen it.
Maybe
Okay.
It's a
we can have a
pretty
movie
old
night.
movie.
I
Yeah, you
guess
don't have to lie to us.
No, I guess I just I know that. I must have.
Yeah.
Anything else.
Becca like takes a chip and just okay, well, does anybody want me to take their tray up?
Sure. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. She takes your tray, Josie. She'll take Jasper's tray, even though he didn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't have food in front of me, by the way.
We gave Onyx shit about not eating, but
Yeah.
she'll pass Steve, and she'll kind of hip check him, and she'll be like, Onyx, and then
I'll take my tray too, and like get up. I start walking with her. I don't like.
I don't know.
Stop
You're
with that?
bumbling. You're babbling, and you said you would let anyone do anything they wanted to your body, and
Okay,
it sounded
I
like
corrected.
you wanted her to do
Okay.
something to your body,
I don't even think
like an
about stuff.
invitation.
Are you guys like
sex? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
me
like
too.
not
I just
having
don't
it,
do
but
it all
like
the
sometimes
time.
like I
just
want to
don't do
kiss
it all
a
the time,
guy.
though,
Oh.
you know? And so
No, I don't do it all the time either.
I don't know. I just know. I meant the science thing. No, I don't have. I don't. Onyx is just cool and like open, and like isn't always trying to hide shit like Ronni, and that's just like refreshing. And I think Onyx is cool, and so I like hanging out with Onyx, but I don't like Onyx.
From behind you, Steve, you hear kind of a deeper voice saying, "Oh my god, you like Onyx?" And you turn around and you see Dustin.
No, Dustin, I don't like Onyx.
You don't.
That's exactly what I was saying. I mean, Onyx is cool. I want to be Onyx's friend. Hope she gets on the wrestling team, but I don't like Onyx. Guys, I don't like Onyx. Guys, I don't like Onyx.
Okay. Dustin, like,
It's like it's loud enough that I feel like I'm gonna hear it.
I get it. Honestly, I would want to say in this moment, roll to keep your cool, Zach.
Oh no. Okay.
I don't like Onyx.
Yeah, this is a good roll.
You're afraid that people are gonna think
It's just
you
a
like
perfectly
Onyx.
quiet moment in the cafeteria where
Yeah, it rings out. Onyx.
Okay, here we go. Here, let me share the stream. So, here we are. Oof.
Oh, to keep
7?
my shit together.
Yeah.
A 7, so partial success. On a 10 and up, on a 7 and 9, MC will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it.
Okay.
So as you're consistently saying, I don't like Onyx.
Yeah.
I think it is exactly that. There is a moment where it gets a little bit quiet, and we hear, like, from the table that you were sitting at, Scotty can hear you. So they kind of like perk up, and you just hear like Onyx from Steve at this table. So anybody who's at the table, does that make sense? I'm like trying to say, like, you're this far away from the table, you can hear just the words like Onyx.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dustin kind of like looks over at you, Steve, and it's just like, well, you don't have to convince me. I mean, I'm sure that will change. It's only the first day of...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna, like, you don't have to like Onyx, but like you don't not like Onyx, so like whatever, just like...
Just don't want rumors spread about me that I'm not, that aren't like true.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Especially
shut up.
because I do think that where to get the
Okay. And Dustin kind of like nods, and he's like, so I sat alone all lunch. Can I come sit with you guys? I should have probably done that.
Or we didn't.
That's okay. I was reading and I just lost track of everything. Cool. Thanks. And he like walks with y'all. The bell rings unless anybody has anything they want to take care of really quickly before lunch is over, but it's been about 30 minutes for your snacking period.
Any bites?
I think
do biting.
No biting.
And he just straight up.
Yeah, I do suck the blood. Just
comes back and everybody at the table is maimed.
I do try to catch Ronni alone, like as we leave.
Okay. Ronni, would you be open to that if everybody was walking away and you saw probably Becca and Steve and Dustin together, Onyx?
Yeah, I was gonna go try to catch up to Steve, but I feel like if Vernon like pulled me aside before I got there, I wouldn't like argue.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say Vernon. Go for it.
Hey, Ronni, just wanted to quickly talk to you outside of the larger group. It's really, by the way, it's great to meet you. You seem very observant and attentive, and I feel like we share those traits.
Nice to meet you too. Sounds like you have a favor to ask.
No, I don't have it's not a favor, it's a invitation, I would say. You see, I'm really interested in these wolves, around the school, and I was thinking about, starting some investigation, trying to get to the bottom of it. And I was looking around the school, and I mean, I see you taking notes after everything people say, and I probably can't think of a better person to accompany in this task. What do you think about that?
Like for free?
Well, it doesn't have to be free.
I mean, usually my fee is $50, but I am going in the woods tonight, so maybe I can look.
Do you normally get contracted to do investigations? Is that why you have a fee?
All the time.
Huh. Interesting. What are you investigating?
Oh, a little this, a little that. You'd be surprised what goes on in this town.
I like that. All right. $50.
All right. Are you gonna be out in the woods tonight?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
And it's obviously that's kind of a tricky situation. There's a lot of panic in the school. This is a dangerous situation, and I don't want people to think that I'm snooping around. So I'm trying to keep this a little bit on the down low. Your D&D groups all seem like great people, but for now, I'm just trying to keep my investigation separated.
Believe me, I know how to keep a secret.
Beautiful. Well, I appreciate it.
I'll take half up front and then half when the case is closed.
You know what? I like your style. I don't have money on me.
Oh. Well, it's okay. You can bring it tonight.
I'll bring it tonight. No problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. This is weird or not, but I did notice that in the homeroom, you were calling Steve. It seems like you and Steve have a little bit of a tiff. Hope everything's going there. He seems like a quiet, reserved guy, but just curious.
No, I mean, it's like Steve and I are friends. Like, yeah, whatever, we're arguing. We're like, whatever, we're friends.
Yeah,
so.
Of course. Okay. Just curious. I didn't know if, sometimes the kind of quiet, reserved types have a tendency to explode, and I just wanted to make sure you were safe.
From Steve?
Yeah, it seems ridiculous now that I say it out loud. He seems harmless, but, just checking.
Yeah, I'm good. I can handle my own.
Okay.
I'll see you tonight.
All right. I'll see you tonight. I'll leave.
Yep.
Amazing. So the bell has rung, lunch is over, and you all make your way to your 6th period class. For all of you freshmen, 6th period usually is the elective period in this school. And so before the break, we went through and decided who all was taking what. So we are going to start with the drama class. So Steve and Vernon, you find yourself in 6th period drama. And it's syllabus day again, but unlike all of the other classes that you've had, you find yourself sitting crisscross on the floor in front of 14 other students, some of them who have been in some of your other classes, and you see each other, and you also see let's see, who else would be in this drama class? Let's say you would see Steve. You would definitely see Dustin.
Oh, I sit next to.
Yeah. And you see Cora as well. So Steve, Vernon, Dustin, and Cora all have this lovely 6th period drama class together. The teacher, Mr. Everstein, is very interestingly positioned for this theater teacher position. He is more of an English teacher. He's not really there to teach you acting, so a lot of the syllabus that he's reading through is a lot of theater history, a lot of script analysis, very heavy in what he knows, and you kind of feel yourself a little bit bored, more so than you thought you would be in this syllabus day. But at the end of the class, he partners you up, or he encourages you to find partners to start working on one small acting exercise you will do, which is the acting exercise that every theater kid loves, the etudes, which is those like 2-person scenes that are like super vague and have really no meaning. And he's passing out the person A, person B little scripts. And Cora comes up to you, Vernon, and is like, "Hey, I didn't see you at lunch, just like you wanted. Do you want to be partners?"
I take kind of rub the one of her shoulders a little bit, and I look her in the eye and I say, "Hey, sorry I couldn't see you for lunch. I was had a meeting to go to. I was thinking
Oh, a meeting?
I see you all the time. We kind of live together. I was thinking of asking Steve to be my partner. I hope you don't mind."
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we have to, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. What was the meeting for?
One of my classes, my science class that I told you about.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. You're already having meetings. That's
Yep. Big
cool.
project coming up.
I'll find someone else to partner with.
You'll
and
find-
she kind of like looks around the room and sees a girl also looking around the room, and the two of them make eye contact, and she's like, "Oh yeah, okay, well, do you want to take the train home together?"
I'll give you I'll let you know after class.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, usually Seth goes with me, but he said he had plans after school, so yeah, I'll wait for you, or you can text me or something. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
And she kind of like frantically walks over to the girl who is going to partner with her. Do you walk over to Steve?
Yep.
I probably
Steve.
like classically am like just about to turn to Dustin.
Yeah.
And then hey.
Hello, Steve. It was great to talk with you at lunch today. Get to know your group there.
It's been nice to meet you.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe we could team up.
Yeah. Yep. I think that would be good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you two teaming up, Dustin?
No, I didn't ask. No.
No. I mean, I don't know anyone else, so Steve was my first choice, just based on proximity, and I met him before. But no reason to
Yeah, I'll be a partner. Yeah, I'll be a partner, Vernon.
Okay. Sorry, Dustin. I didn't mean to take Steve away from you, but it's the first day. We'll have partners.
Fine. Yeah, I'll.
Yeah.
And you kind of see, Steve, that Dustin does look a little bit bummed out. But you don't know if it's because he didn't want to go through the effort of finding another partner, or if he really was excited about partnering with you. But
Steve thought he would find himself on the first day of school. Meeting 3 new friends and 2 of them wanting to partner with him is that this is out of the world for him.
Yeah. So Dustin looks around. He's like, yeah, okay. And walks away from you and goes to find another partner. You hear Mr. Everstein pipe up and say, oh, well, it looks like we have an uneven amount of students, so Dustin, you can be my partner. And Dustin just like fucking fuck. And so Steve and Vernon, you find yourself with the scene between you.
At least we didn't. Everston.
That would have been bad. Hasn't proven himself to be exciting.
This is what I was just gonna do. I mean, this was a class. I'm not. I don't. My hand hurts after a while. I thought the art would be.
Oh, but you want to do drama, right? You seem like you have a passion for it. I can just tell.
I wouldn't say passion. Like I've seen. Like I've seen Rent. And like Hamilton, pretty good. And so, like I thought like it would be kind of cool. Maybe never done it before. Have you ever done it? Why'd you do that?
I haven't done it, but I feel like it's the best way to get to know my fellow classmates. What better way to get to know them than to perform in front of them?
Tend to be different people in front of each other.
Yeah. I just wanted to, quickly before we do the scene, I noticed that you, I don't want to call this out, but I am good at detecting this kind of stuff that, you were lying about seeing that movie during the lunch, and I saw you have a little bit of a tiff with Ronni, and just want you to know that you seem like a really good guy, and I just want to see the genuine you. Well, and it should be fun to go to the graveyard tonight.
Oh.
I don't hear very much practicing over here.
Sorry.
I'd really like it if we could stick to the words on the page just for the class.
Sorry. Is that your suitcase? Oh. Oh, okay. I'll be B. I can be B. A.
Steve, I'm gonna be B.
Oh. Okay. Well, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. We can't stay here.
I get up really close. Why not?
It's not safe.
You keep saying that.
Because it's true.
I take my hand and kind of brush it down the cheek to the neck. Seems quiet enough, I whisper in your ear.
Kid
I say it so softly that only you can hear. When do you think it'll happen? Or maybe never.
Bad.
I take the back of my hand and kind of brush it on your neck, kind of put down your collar of your shirt. Are you afraid, Steve?
Even more than yesterday.
At least we're together.
Hey, for the first time, look away from the page, and I turn and I look at you. For how long?
I as I'm like putting my hand onto your neck, I just take a second and I just like sit in this moment for like a little bit too long. Does anyone know we're here?
I'm sure of it.
And then I like bury my head into like the crook of your neck just for like a split second, and then stand up. All right. Thank you, Steve. That was fun.
Oh, amazing. Wow. The depth of that. Okay. Well, we have a couple professionals here. All right. And you turn around, Steve, and you see everyone in the class looking at you. Dustin is like open mouth gaping at you, like not in a way of like, oh my fucking God, but like, whoa, like, whoa. And Cora, Jasper, you see her kind of like a tear, like a single tear running down her cheek. But it doesn't look as if it is so much out of impression or like impressiveness as it is a little bit of jealousy.
When I see her cry, I can't help it, but I smile.
And she kind of like gives you a weak smile back to try to like say and like, yeah, that she's like proud of you and play it off that way, but you notice that that's happening. And then Matt, you got a roll to turn him on, buddy. You can't be touching a high school boy's neck as a high school boy. And
okay, so
wait, before you roll, let me get the dice on the. Okay, go ahead.
Turn someone on is with hot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's big time, baby.
Okay, so Steve, Vernon gains a string on you.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Vernon, so Vernon rolled it to turn on Steve and they choose a reaction from below. So Steve chooses a reaction? Yeah, so Steve, you can choose if you give yourself to Vernon, you promise him something that he thinks he wants, or you get embarrassed and act awkward.
Oh, definitely I'm going to get embarrassed and act awkward. I think that I think that his conversation with Becca earlier was very cool when he was like, are you like, I think that especially with everything that's happened to him, that's not something that's been on his mind. And so this is like one of the first times in his young little teenage life that he has felt anything of that nature.
Yeah.
And he wasn't expecting to feel it from Vernon Jasper. So I think that he gets really red. I get really red, and does Vernon still have his script?
Yeah. I think right after this happened and like we got done with our lines and then the teacher started talking, Vernon like kind of starts packing up and like turns away as if nothing happened really, but you know, just kind of standing next to you, like putting back into his backpack.
Is there anything of Vernon's that Steve could subtly swipe?
Hey.
Literally anything.
Like
even the script he was just holding.
I just like put it in my backpack.
Yeah, okay, so like maybe so you put it in your backpack. I think that I kind of like stumble and I kind of like run into you and I grab that. And and I'm not even trying to hide probably that I'm taking it. I'm just like making it seem like I'm just doing like I'm just like grabbing like what I think is my stuff, you know. And then I look into the teacher and I say, "Can I be excused?" I can go to
After
the
that
bathroom.
performance, yes,
Okay, thank
yes,
you.
go freshen
And
up. Oh,
and I run and I go to the bathroom. And I wait until because this is towards the end of class, you said?
yeah. So the bell was just about to ring. So on your way to the bathroom, like, you don't hear the bell, but probably as soon as you get into the bathroom, you hear the bell.
Okay, so I get into the bathroom, I hear the bell. I go into a stall, and I'm like breathing really heavily, and I feel flustered, and I don't necessarily appreciate everything that just happened, and I feel like weird, but it's like also it was kind of cool, and I don't really know what's going on. And so that felt like so out of the blue, and I feel drawn to have control over this situation. And in the past couple of weeks, when I feel drawn to have control over a situation, out to the magic. And I am going to pull out the script that Vernon had.
Okay.
And I sit on the stool. I start under my breath chanting the same thing over and over again. My eyes, I would assume, kind of like cloud a little bit, and I chant the phrase, "Spirits that peer past the veil." Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the wrong. Spirits, spirits both dark and divine, let me spy on this hex of mine. Let my eyes spy what they peer. Let me peer. And I am going to use one of my hexes that I have, which is watching. And with watching, you enter a deep sleep and begin to see the world through the eyes of the hexed. You can feel their reactions to and impressions of what they are seeing. And I want to watch through Vernon's eyes as class ends.
Amazing. Wow. Okay. So yeah, Vernon, if you want to then you see Steve run out the door after taking your script.
Oh wait, I actually, sorry,
see?
real quick. I do think I might have to. Yes, I have to roll. Sorry.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I have to roll a.
I see.
A dark
Yeah, hex
roll.
casting, and those are your hexes. Okay.
So that's the hex that I am doing.
Oh, this is fun. I don't think we've explored this.
Yeah, we have not.
Oh, we did when Sophie had. They had a couple.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Sophie did. When she was Sophie.
Sure.
Whoa.
Okay, so here we go. The hex Vernon, and I do get a. Well, I'll decide if I want to. Oof, that's a 7. Even with a +1, that's going to be a partial success, so I'm not going to use string. So if it says with a 7 to 9, it works, but I choose one of the following. The casting does myself 1 harm. The hex has weird side effects, or I trigger my darkest self. Not going to do that one. And to be honest, I don't think I want to do 1 harm. I think narratively it makes sense because this is probably the first time he's fully casting this hex. That the hex has weird side effects.
Cool.
Yeah.
Love that. So you, by nature of this spell, by this hex, fall into a deep sleep in this bathroom stall. And you suddenly are back in the drama room, and you know that the spell has worked because you see Cora come up to you. And you see her talk to you, and she says, "Vernon, I didn't know that you were such a good actor. That was really beautiful. See, this podcast is really going to take off, I think. I think this is going to be a really good thing.
Yes. Cora, we should go home together in the train.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, I'll meet you after 7th period then.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Okay. Yeah, by the front doors.
Yep, front doors.
Okay. And she like squeezes your shoulder a little bit, and Steve, you feel like what does it feel like when Cora touches you?
Yeah, I think it's like
Vernon?
it's
like his feeling about it, right?
Oh, his feeling about
Because it
it.
says
Yeah.
you can feel their reactions to and impressions of what they are seeing.
Yeah.
So it's mental. So like if you want to do a little sweep through, Jasper, of what between now and going to your next class, like what you would get up to and how you would feel about it.
Okay, got it. So I think as soon as Cora comes up, there's like a second of like I forgot Cora was there, but she's here. She's good enough for this moment for me.
Okay.
And you can tell that I'm like fixating on her like blushed cheeks and her like exposed neck and the veins in her arms.
Yeah.
Like when she leaves, she squeezes my shoulder and I squeeze her hand. And you can tell that I'm not squeezing her hand to give her like any sort of like reassurance. I'm squeezing her hand just like to feel the warmth of it. And then like she walks away and I, kind of a little bit sigh now that she's like not in my direct eyesight.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over. I'm like already over her.
Wow. Yeah, so you leave the room and walk to your final class of the day. And Steve, as you kind of are,
if all he does is like walk to the next class, then like when he gets,
is that all you do, Vernon?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because I was gonna say, just narratively with that role,
yeah,
this spell wouldn't be strong enough to kind of offset the stimulus that happens when he's in a space full of like crowded people and there's lots of energies and there's lots of that, and you're not fully like capable of holding that. So you would feel the kind of shuddering of the spell wearing off. And as you kind of come to in this bathroom stall, you hear the like brash voices of a couple upperclassmen boys banging on the stall, and you hear one guy say, "Oh my god, dude, are you masturbating in there? What are you moaning about in there?
What? No.
Oh, you moaning in there, dude? Get off and get out. Come on."
Yeah, I'm a bit occupied.
Yeah, we know. We hear it.
Okay, I'll come out later. Leave now. Leave me alone.
And they laugh and like bang one more time really loud on the door, and are like, "Man, fucking freshman fapper over here," and like walk out.
Double F.
I like listen to see if I can hear anybody else.
Oh.
I pack up my bag and.
Cool. With that, we will cut to the yearbook room, where the teacher, Miss Rockford, is finishing up her syllabus with what you can expect to be doing. This is kind of a different sort of class. It's not really a teaching class. You are actually going to be doing some hands-on stuff, and that is really exciting. And Josie and Ronni and your go-to guy, Eddie, are all sitting in this class together. For the freshmen, the photography class that Josie is a part of is collaborating with the yearbook staff, and so y'all have a little seat together if you want in the tail end of this session.
I feel like I've had a bit of a weird impression of Ronni, so I'm going to, like, at the end of the day, last class, try and, like, make up for that and go hang out next to Ronni as much as possible through this class. Walking up and be like, hey, we haven't had a lot of chance to, like, talk yet.
Oh, hey, yeah. It's cool that you're in this class.
Yeah, you too. Do you like journalism, photography?
Yeah, no, I like journal. I really want to do newspaper, but they won't let freshmen be in newspaper, so here I am.
Yeah, I mean, like, yearbook is kind of like, yeah, I don't know, not quite the same. I get that. Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know. I like to take pictures a lot, and especially like phones are good cameras most of the time. But like, I heard that the school has like a traditional film lab, so I'm really excited to do that, to go in the dark room and like learn how to print.
Cool. So you just moved here, right?
Yeah, like it's not even been a week.
Why did you move?
I mean, I feel like my mom just kind of made a choice, wanted to move away from the city, and move someplace quieter. I don't know. I mean, no offense, like I really liked Portland, and kind of wish we stayed there, but it is, I'm trying to make the most of it. My dad also doesn't seem to like it very much here, but
it's not too bad a place, really. I mean, it's every now and then something exciting happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's people going missing. That's wild.
It is wild. Do you know, what have you heard about it?
I mean, kind of just what people were talking about today. And I don't know, do you think, because there's wolves out here, like, do you think that's what it is?
I mean, it could be, but believe me, there's all kinds of stuff that goes on in this town.
Like what?
Well, I can't get specific, but I mean, you'll find out eventually. My dad is a paranormal investigator, pretty big business in this town, let's just say.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And like your dad's actually found stuff?
I mean, like I said, I can't really get into the details about it, but for sure.
Wow, that's like, if that feels, that's crazy. That's like, I mean, the government just had a meeting about aliens, and like they couldn't go into details.
That's crazy
either. It's aliens, supernatural stuff in this town. I mean, holy smokes.
It's a crazy place.
Yeah.
So like, watch your back, you know?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it is scary, but I don't know, like, I just got so much more excited to like be here.
It's definitely not boring.
And how long have you been here? How long have you lived here?
Oh, I've been here my whole life.
That's cool.
The art fair this weekend is kind of a big deal.
Cool. Yeah. So you're gonna go?
Yeah. You should go more than just Sunday. Honestly, maybe don't go Sunday.
Okay. So don't go Sunday, but go other days? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's cooler other days.
yeah. Okay, cool. I'm sure my family will want to go like all together one day, but like maybe we could meet up like one of the other days.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be hanging out. I don't have a whole lot else to do, so there's usually stuff going on all weekend. I'll probably be there.
Cool. So like if they let us pick like what our focus for your book is, what do you think you'd pick? Like
I don't know, maybe I would like write like a feature about like the clubs or something social, something close to like an investigative journalism kind of thing, but not.
Yeah, I think that sounds great. And like it like making the most out of this and kind of like tying in what you said you're into it.
Yeah, I mean, really, I'm gonna try to get them to switch me to yearbook at second semester, so we'll see if I even like finish anything.
That's so ambitious. That's so cool. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna be excited to be playing with the cameras. So
Yeah, I mean, it seems like yearbook's where you should be if you like pictures. Do you like take, there's an art contest
is there?
at the art fair this weekend,
Okay.
and I mean, photography is art.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything like that I'd want to show off yet, but maybe. I don't know.
Just saying, it's not a very big town. If it's even like kind of good, you got a good chance.
Sure. That's a good thing to think about. Thanks. Yeah. Cool. Do you care if I sit next to you for class?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Angie.
I'm muted. Yes.
Hi.
I was crunching and I didn't want to interrupt. On the other side of Ronni is sitting Eddie, who is the guy that was in your homeroom that was being bombarded with stuff by Miss Townsend. And as you kind of scoot closer to him, or closer to Ronni, he's on the other side, and you see his eyes kind of go wide. And he takes his phone out and he starts just messing on his phone. And Ronni, you get a text from Eddie sitting directly next to you that says, "I think I found what you are looking for."
I just texted back and say, after class. And he would just know that just means like at my locker. We'll talk about it.
Cool. And he like slides his phone in his pocket, looks at you, eyes just absolutely
I'm so
wide.
sorry. We cannot keep going. We need to just take 1 second to appreciate this. Sweet baby in the cone.
Oh, hi! I didn't even see Cone Baby. That's fine because that's where we were gonna end anyway.
End with the cat.
No, but I want to know what's on the phone.
You will in 2 weeks.
Oh God.
So another very informationally packed, very RP explosive session of Monsterhearts. Freshman year. This is episode 2 of the long-standing campaign. So there is no definitive end to this campaign. We are taking a slow burn. So if you like role play, listen, yeah, in like a year we'll be like, you're still freshmen.
I can't wait for our graduations.
Listen, I've been alluding to some stuff. Y'all are gonna get some places.
Let's play this campaign in real time.
Yeah.
Honestly, let's do it.
Yeah, it's close.
It'll be a 2-week time jump every session. But thank you so much for coming. Thank you for enjoying this slow burn of exposition and world building and character building. I love watching you guys. Yeah, Sophie was here. Yay! And this coming schedule week, Sunday, we're back in Tearoth after the defeat of a mortal enemy, several mortal enemies, and the retaking and reclaiming of the throne, and a war ending, etc., etc. We've done so much, but the campaign will pick up 2 or 3 weeks later after the defeat of some enemies. That's going to happen on Sunday, usual time, 2 p.m. Central. And then nothing else. It's just a big fat juicy Tearoth session. So stay tuned for that.
So that means I gotta pack in a week's worth of trauma for you to digest.
Yes, trauma. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks with the continuation of Monsterhearts. I know we have a Curse of Strahd segment coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned to all of our social medias at CharmedPersons on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
What's the new one? What's the new one? We should get a
Threads.
Yeah, let's get a Threads.
No, thank you. Did you see that Twitter is X now?
Whatever. I'm gonna X that conversation.
X that yeah, no, we're moving on. Fade to Black. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to all of these players, the best players an MC could ask for. And as always, everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.